Hey athletes, what's going on? Happy Wednesday. Branch Brown here, physical therapist and wellness coach. Get your fixed physical therapy, get your fixed nutrition, CrossFit coach, and running technique specialist. And I work with you athletes to get you hitting your PRs in 8 to 12 weeks. So I ran across a comment in a group today and it just got me thinking about things as I've talked with other athletes as well, whether in person or through Facebook, social media, emails, that sort of thing. And that is these chronic injuries, and maybe not the same injury, but different things popping up. Hey Bambi, whether you start off with knee pain and then you get ankle pain and then it goes to hip and back, and these injuries that move around, and maybe one thing clears up, you get it, or you get one thing, you get it addressed, it clears up, and then something else shows up. Hey Ira, thanks for hopping on. But it's not uncommon for people to get one injury after another, even though one's been treated, taken care of, you're back to training pain-free, and another thing pops up. So why is this happening? So what I see a lot is when we get injured as athletes, we want to get back to training. And so we go to therapy, maybe we don't, but regardless, it gets addressed, it goes away. So the problem that we had is gone, and then something else shows up, and then maybe that goes away and comes back, or something else shows up or comes back. The problem with this is spot treating in itself isn't a bad thing because the pain goes away, the issue goes away. And if it's just one issue and that goes away, then even as a clinician in my head, we address the right area because it got better. When other things start happening, that's when it makes me start to think, okay, something else, somewhere up the chain, somewhere else in the body is causing all of this. So to give an example, if I see someone with knee pain, that goes away, or maybe it doesn't go away, but let's say they have knee pain, it goes away, and then all of a sudden a couple months down the road, maybe not even, they start getting hip pain or ankle pain. When this happens, it tells me that I missed something, that I need to look somewhere else in the body for the cause of this. Maybe it's the pelvis, maybe it's the low back, maybe it's actually the shoulder, as everything is connected, and it can cause compensations in the body when the body's moving. It can cause the body to move in different ways than ideal. So when I'm seeing a lot of these consistent flare-ups of different areas of the body, or the same area of the body, it makes me really wonder, or makes me look somewhere else in the body as far as what's going on. I know a lot of people, they have pain in one area, and so we think that area needs to be fixed. And that's the mindset that makes sense to most people, even clinicians. I know a lot of clinicians that are very spot treated, or spot treat a lot. But ultimately, we need to figure out what's causing the problem so you can be a better athlete long term and not have these injuries constantly. So something to think about if you're having frequent injuries, frequent flare-ups, different areas of the body. What has been addressed? Have you just been spot treated? Or have they looked at your body as a whole and how your body is moving and what could be contributing to everything going on? The other thing I think of as a wellness coach, hey Anthony, as a nutritionist as well, is what is going on internally in the body to cause a lot of this. Gut health plays a huge role in this. So when we get a lot of inflammation in our gut, when our microbiome's off, it can cause a lot of issues throughout the body in the form of inflammation. And this inflammation can also cause injuries. So a lot of times when I'm seeing chronic injuries, frequent injuries, I'm thinking what's going on internally to cause a lot of this. Let's address it internally as well. Yes, we need to treat the inflammation that's going on externally and look how the body's moving, but we also need to look at what's going on internally. How can we use foods to address this as well, to decrease that inflammation that could be going on? So a lot of times when we're dealing with a lot of these injuries, it's one or possibly both of these issues. I'm actually more towards the direction of let's address both of them, because yes, the body's most likely moving improperly, causing a lot of this, but if this has been going on for a long time, there's a lot of internal inflammation going on as well. We need to decrease that inflammation from a food standpoint in order to calm things down in our system as well. So hope this makes sense to you guys. If you have any questions, definitely post your questions on here. I'd be happy to answer any questions for you. Any feedback is greatly appreciated as well. Thank you guys for jumping on. Thank you, Anthony, for watching. If you guys have any specific questions for me, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook Messenger. I'd be happy to have a conversation with you there as well. So hope you guys are all having an amazing Wednesday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.